Yassir Arafat is a name that is often associated with the Palestinian movement and the struggle for Palestinian rights. He is hailed as a hero and a leader by many, but what if I told you that he was not even a Palestinian? What if I told you that he was an Egyptian con artist who manipulated the world into believing his fabricated story of being a Palestinian? Before delving into the controversial origins of Yassir Arafat, let us first understand who he was. Yassir Arafat, born in 1929, was the chairman of the Palestinian Liberation Organization, or PLO, and the leader of the Fatah movement. He is considered to be the father of the Palestinian national movement and is known for his leadership in the fight for Palestinian self-determination and statehood. However, what many people do not know is that Arafat was not a native of Palestine. He was, in fact, born in Cairo, Egypt, to Palestinian parents. His real name was Mohammed Abdel Rahman Abdel Rauf Arafat al-Qudwa al-Husseini. Yes, that's a mouthful. He later shortened it to Yassir Arafat for political purposes, which will be discussed in detail later. Arafat grew up in Egypt and received his education there. He even served in the Egyptian army before being expelled for attempting to organize a military coup against Gamal Abdel Nasser's government. This act alone raises many questions about his supposed loyalty to Palestine. But how did an Egyptian man become the leader of the Palestinian movement? The answer lies in Arafat's devious tactics and manipulation of history. He claimed to be a descendant of the Husseini family, one of the most prominent families in Jerusalem, thus giving him a sense of legitimacy as a Palestinian leader. However, many historians have questioned this claim, stating that there is no evidence to support it. In fact, Arafat's real family name, al-Qudwa, is not even a Palestinian name. It is a name of Egyptian origin, further proving his true identity. So, why did Arafat go to such lengths to portray himself as a Palestinian? The answer lies in his political agenda. Arafat knew that in order to gain support for the Palestinian cause, he needed to create a sense of national identity among the people. And what better way to do that than by becoming the father of the movement and claiming to be one of them? Arafat also used his fabricated identity as a tool to garner financial and political support from Arab countries and the international community. He knew that being seen as a Palestinian leader would make him more relatable and sympathetic to the cause. With this in mind, it becomes clear that Arafat's intentions were not entirely pure. He was not fighting for the Palestinian people's rights out of a sense of duty or loyalty. Instead, he was using them as pawns in his political game, all while enriching himself and his inner circle. As time went on, Arafat continued to solidify his image as a Palestinian leader and became the face of the struggle for Palestinian statehood. But this facade could not last forever. In 2004, Arafat died, leaving behind a legacy shrouded in controversy and deceit. Now, almost 2 decades after his death, it is time for the new generation of Palestinians to learn the truth about their supposed father and the origins of their movement. It is crucial for young Palestinians to understand that their struggle for self-determination was manipulated by an Egyptian con artist who had no real connection to their land or their people. This realization may be hard for some to accept, but it is necessary for the sake of truth and justice. It is time for Palestinians to question their history and reevaluate their leaders' actions and motivations. This does not mean that the Palestinian cause is any less valid or deserving of support. It simply means that it is time for a fresh start, with a clear understanding of the past and a vision for a better, more authentic future. The new generation of Palestinians should also be wary of falling into the same trap of blindly following a leader without questioning their actions and intentions. They must learn from the mistakes of the past and work towards creating a movement that is based on transparency, honesty, and true representation of their people, not like the Hamas movement. It is also important for the international community to acknowledge the truth about Yassir Arafat and his role in the Palestinian movement. The narrative of Arafat as a hero and martyr must be challenged, and his real identity should be brought to light. This will not only bring justice to the Palestinian people, but also set the record straight for future generations. In conclusion, Yassir Arafat may have been seen as the father of the Palestinian movement, but his true identity as an Egyptian con artist cannot be ignored. It is time for Palestinians to know their origins and strive towards creating a genuine and just movement that truly represents their people. The truth may be uncomfortable, but it is necessary for real progress towards a peaceful resolution in the region.